Now we have to decide how we're going to turn Basilius Philippos into a decent character. You know, we've really got to revolutionize it and really save the dynasty, right? So I'm thinking I'm going to try and play this properly, okay? I know normally I play CK2, I blast through it, I go on high speeds, you know, I play it my own play style, which is very much brute forcing until we win. I will say it works, okay? I'll give myself some credit, it works. I mean, how many campaigns have I not achieved the goal that we set out to do? In this one, I feel like it's impossible to play like that. You have to be focused on the realm. You have to be building your character up. I think securing alliances is going to be a very big part of gameplay. You know, marrying off daughters successfully, marrying into claims successfully. I feel like we're going to have to navigate this a lot more cautiously than I would normally play CK2. So for those of you interested in that playstyle, I guess Christmas comes early, right? So, first things first, I feel like we need to turn Philippos before we even think about expansion. Because expansion is obviously our major goal, and I think our first goal, we should probably establish a base game goal, right? So our goal is obviously going to be restore the Empire of Alexander. But before that, we need a first expansion point. We need a first thing to tick off on the list. We've got to take Greece, right? We've got to restore Greece, rebuild Greece. From there, go for the Byzantine Empire, and from there, head out with a strong foundation of an empire below us, right? All of one religion, unified, so that we're going to be somewhat limited. We can't just, you know, declare cast and spell wars as we, you know, fabricate them. We can't just go for claims as we come across them. We can't just do conquest or anything like that. It seems like the game is almost forcing us to play, how would I describe it? Wide but carefully. Almost like, I describe it as kind of wide tall. So building up very, very tall over a long period of time so that you very slowly incorporate new parts into your empire. I feel like my usual strategy of the smash and grab isn't going to work. So, let's work slowly. Basilius Philippos, I think, needs to be turned into a decent character before we have any chance of going anywhere. Or, we wait until we get a good heir, make sure it's well-educated, a son, make sure he's incredibly well-educated, and make sure that we've got a good successor who can then go on to do those things I was talking about. And, you know, maybe get some daughters along the way, marry them off to nearby kings and rulers who could help us out, try and forge some alliances. You know, I'm going to play CK2 as it's intended to be played rather than my usual method. So, let's get people liking us. Tiridates, captain of the that word, he can be... Yeah, the minor titles just don't work, eh? I thought that maybe reloading would fix that, but no, we seem to have an issue with minor titles here in that just nobody wants to accept any of them at all. That's fine. Okay, sure. Speaking of which, here's our first event related to that. As the army is set loose, warriors adopt an unruly behaviour in Paphos. Right, so we're losing control of our soldiers. Bit of a shame. So we need to tighten control on the army, but we need for that prestige. Prestige, of course, being, you know, designated by your authority here. Authority, which is what we use to emphasize control over the realm. So it's kind of way more important in this. Okay, then. What happened to giving out titular titles? What happened to giving out, sorry, regular titles? Now, we are 22. We do have a long time. Obviously, there's no time limit, but I think this, unlike regular CK2, finishes in the year 9999, right? So we've got ages. Obviously, I don't want to be playing this until the year 9999, because I myself will be dead before that comes around. We need to move away from the seduction, folks, as soon as possible. Like I said, we're quite young, so turning him into a decent character could be possible. And in fact, as this guy, we could make good headways into forming at least the Byzantine Empire. If not, you know, working on the Empire of Alexander ourselves. You know, what can we do in 80 years with this dude? Probably a fair amount if I play this quite cautiously, because I do kind of know how to play CK2 at this stage. We do have a Holy Order available. Those guys are... Really? You are... Let me see this. Where's his location? Where is location these days? Can't even see it. I assume because they're an unlanded, just mercenary band, they could be anywhere. Ideally, we want to land these guys. Ideally, we want to offer them vassalization. In fact, if we could even land them right now. If we granted them that land, because it's our de jure duchy, because they're the same, I assume they're the same culture and religion, they are, they would most likely accept vassalization. It would also be giving away half my land, though, to a guy with more troops than me. You know, sometimes I feel like that's not a good idea, but how many troops can he offer us in return? 382. That's not worth it. Let's be honest, that's not worth it for now. Maybe later on, when we get more land that I'm happy to give away, that isn't our capital duchy, that's not a bad idea. Keep an eye on that Holy Order screen. In terms of mercenary bands that we can hire, whoa, what the hell are these? Oh, that's interesting. So, are titular titles like this, or is that just particular religious group titles, I wonder, that have this strange shield to it? It's fine. Like these guys, titular Carcanet? Maybe titular titles have that. We don't have titular titles, do we? No, we don't. Okay, weird. Oh well, we'll see it more as we play, I assume. Now, we could always attack these, Oh god, the faces are still fucked up as well. We could always attack some of these random provinces here, which are obviously very, very small. Ripe for the picking. As a war to please the divine by expanding our religion's earthly domain. Lose 6.6 gold. Will other rulers join him in that? If we had piety, we could just declare a random conquest for a single county. Yeah, look. Nearby rulers actually can't join that one as well. So that was piety, right, that I needed for that. Yeah, 250 piety. Holy shit. Okay, so that's basically answered my question. We're going to go into theology as soon as possible. Sorry, theology, did I call it? I'm not sure. We're going to go into theology as soon as possible so that we can start building up the piety in order to gain these wars and maybe try and unite this coast before we do anything else. I think Greece would be a better choice. Greece is quite strong. Greece consists of lots of different little dukes, kingdoms as well. Compared to us, I imagine they dwarf us in troop count. Once go, oh, well, maybe not. Maybe not even at all then. Okay, that guy's got 2,700. That guy's got 1,200, but he is also a republic. 1,700 there. 1,300 there. You know what? In hindsight, not actually that weak. What about Isauria, directly north of us? 1,600 men. Okay, so here's the strategy for now. We're going to go for the Byzantine Empire as our first port call. Ignore all this crap. Even though it looks like a tasty target, it's going to be difficult to hold on to, right? Because of all these other enemy religions kicking around. I think we build ourselves up. We turn ourselves into a good character so that the realm isn't threatened. We keep people happy. We do the whole marriages for alliances and that type of thing. Build up our claims. Build up our realm. More importantly, go for troop size. Go for levy size. Try and take something like this as a good foot in the door, and then just to basically expand into whatever realms neighbour that one, and slowly build ourselves up within our domain size. So right now we've got, what's this, 4 lands? Oh, that could be difficult. I don't particularly want any powerful dukes under us at this stage. Not until I know more about how stable governments are and how stable kingdoms are. I need to sort of learn that before I'm happy to rush out like that. So for now, or somewhere like this would be a better idea. Oh no, that's still 4 provinces, eh? And what are you? You've got 3,000 men? Yeah, he's only got 1,600 men, so yeah, let's manifest destiny a little bit. Let's let some time tick. Let's flip over to theology in a sec, and let's see how we go just from testing the waters here. Face smiles upon me. My wife Eusebia is pregnant. Right, that's a good start. Now she's a genius. Right, so if we get a strong genius kid, naturally we are in the money a little bit. Not a fan of seniority because that obviously means that our next heir is going to be this dude for a very, very long time, unless we can kill him off or yeah, it's 27% to get rid of him. Is that our brother? My kinsman, just a distant relative, right? Can we nominate priests? I'm just trying to think of ways to disinherit him. I've absolutely no idea. I suppose the simple answer would be check the temples and see the succession type. So let's go for this one, for example. Succession type is just open elective. Okay, fair enough then. Now, in terms of the religion, we've got nothing but 3 missing holy sites. Okay, again, fair enough. Don't think we can disinherit him via giving him a temple in that case. Kidnap him? Arrange him a marriage. What if we marry him off matrilineal? That would just give us game over, wouldn't it? So that's probably not a good idea. I suppose we'll just try the kidnap plot for the long-term play. Maybe people would join it. Maybe as we become a better character, people will be more willing to join the plot against him. You know, people are already kind of willing to do it. We just need a little bit more gold. I think after we flip from, say, you know, arbitrary to just, and content, obviously, to ambitious, away from gluttonous, away from drunkard, just make people like us a lot more with the theology focus. They'll be more likely to join this plot without, you know, being prompted by gold. That way we can try and secure our dynasty's succession at least. Now, what about the laws? What are we looking at here? Army control. I feel like we need to increase this, right? Loose control of the army. I feel like an average control wouldn't hurt. What does it give? What's the downside to going for the absolute control then? We need martial of 14, which seems absolutely nothing. Prestige of 1,000. Piety of 1,000. And the previous laws. It just pisses off the mayors, the burghers. But who cares about that? It gives us... So this one gives us temple levy size. Well, why do we care about that, then? I'm going to go for average control in the army. Why not? Lords of Cyprus have approved the institution. No shit. I mean, it's just us. Okay. Well, we absolutely need to be changing these as soon as possible, then, and trying to increase our control. What if we got, like, We've also got, like, centralization. Now, how does that work for us? It's going to give us the taxes. It's going to give us the levies as well. Minus 30 opinion to everyone. I feel like moderate might be as far as we want to take that, unless we're a particularly liked ruler. That would also be something we probably want to go for with administration later on. Man, there's a lot to do. There's a lot to do in terms of the government play, because it seems entirely different to what we used to, unfortunately, in the base game. So it's going to take me a while to get a good grip on it, I'd say. Alright, when can we flip over to theology? Because I feel like that's when we can start really improving on ourselves. Oh shit, she's ill? Oh, it's only the flu. You'll be fine. I must find a court physician. No shit, I'd love to give out minor tiles. Yeah, I don't disagree. That would be a really great idea. Oh, there we go. They're working now. Nope, that guy's still saying that. So I guess these guys are just not interested. I mean, I'll just go through the list until eventually we find someone. Oh, God. It's going to be my wife, my sister, my heir. Nobody wants to be designated region. Maybe we can't have designated regions for whatever reason. I feel like this is a bug more than a gameplay choice. No, we can't even the lowest rank in not Rome, we can't even get this guy on board. Alright, fair enough then. Our court physician has resigned, and now I can't put him back. In fact, I can't put any of them on court physician. Yeah, something doesn't strike me as right there. I'll have to take a look into maybe, I don't know what would be conflicting with that. I haven't got any other mods enabled besides the border mods. No way. Oh my god, he's got 12 martial at the age of 0. I don't know if you heard I don't know if I'll have left in the sound effect. I don't know if I've recorded that in time. But, that was weird. They've changed a lot of the sound effects in this for some reason. Holy shit, look at that. Strong genius. Blood of Alexandros. 12 martial at the age of 0. I'm going to train him in Thrift, just because having previously trained martial-based characters in Struggle, if they get rowdy, rowdy becomes dull, dull they lose genius. So, for a martial character who is genius, Thrift is still superior. Thrift is superior in every way, right? Nikephoros. I don't really know any good Greek names. Good. Apollodotus, that sounds pretty good. And he's immediately dead. Why did he instantly die? Game. And my wife died as well. What a sad time. Oh my god, really? Okay, fine. I don't know what I expected. I thought I was blessed then for a second, but no, thanks, game. Alright, take 2. Let's find ourselves another genius wife, I guess. Alright, well, she seems interesting. Not in terms of the way she looks, but in terms of stats, she's very decent. She's got tall and genius, which I assume are both inheritable. I sent her a gift, but I obviously had to send her a gift to bring her to our court. What's minus 64 is the short rain penalty. Holy shit, wow. That's insane. Well, let's try and seduce her before we do anything else then. We've got to try and, you know, bring her on board a little bit. Literally and physically. Oh god, what is this? You've been approached by a group of priests who have offered to initiate you into the Mysteries of Serapi, a cult dedicated to the Greco-Egyptian god that supplanted Osiris in renown and power. So this was the god from, again, my history of this period in particular, or the sort of Alexandrian period, is not good whatsoever. To my knowledge, this was a god sort of invented by the Greeks to try and unite, to sort of pave the gap between Greek and Egyptian beliefs. They sort of had this shared god to try and build up a rapport, I guess. The Court of Serapi. 3 days later, you're blindfolded. I love that I just agreed to that without really thinking about it. 3 days later, you're blindfolded and brought down into a dark cavern, and there you take part in an ancient and secret ritual known as the Serapic Mysteries. Oh, excellent, thank you. Does that let us join a society or something? No, there are no known societies in which we can join. Seems a bit odd that there wouldn't be any societies, but that's fair enough. What's that done for us? Martial +1. Well, that's incredible. You know, I couldn't have asked for anything better. Yeah, my previous wife and really, really good son died, so would you like some meat in my room? Was it that easy? Well, that was really good, actually. Alright, arranged marriage between... careful, don't press that button. That's the cursed button. Alright, marriage between you and Philippos. Alright, take 2. Hopefully this kid comes out a strong, tall genius. Oh, wow, okay. Your, Polemarchos tells you a long-winded story about Alexander the Great. You think you've heard it before, but you're not sure. +1 martial. Well, we're doing pretty well in terms of turning this guy into a decent character. I feel like I can almost tick that off my list. All we need to do is get rid of this. Yeah, you know what? Actually, in hindsight, I was going to say the veil's probably for the best. My Cyclops wife. What the fuck have I done to this? All I did was I just did it, you know, install it the regular CK2 method. I didn't mess around with it. I didn't install any of the mods as I want to do. But no, this is what happens. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, this should be good. Oh, God, please don't die. Please don't you die as well. Please. Please give me a physician. Yeah, there we go. Oh, wait, can we get a regent now, too? Nope, not at all. Why is he allowed to be our regent? Captain of the... Wait, I thought he wasn't a member of our court or anything. He's not already my vassal, is he? And I'm just completely insane. No, he's definitely not. Weird. You know what? I was right. We do have a... It's not a holy order. It's a military band we have as a vassal here. Right, got it. That's awesome. There we go. Tough soldier. Okay, fair enough. He's a pretty decent character. Right. Interesting. And that's probably what's contributing to our troop count somewhat as well. Okay, fair enough. What was he called? He's the... Let me find it. Yeah, this one. So we can just raise them. Well, that's incredibly good. It's 1,000 troops. Very low cost as well, you've got to remember. It's slightly more upfront gold, but slightly low monthly cost all the other way around. I don't remember. It's still kind of expensive considering that we've vassalized them. In fact, they're no cheaper than anyone else. Huh. Very strange. Heavy cavalry, though, and heavy infantry, so that's pretty decent. My leadership's now respected by the warriors in Paphos. Soldiers now respect my law. Free roaming warriors, removed. Loose soldiers, removed. That's good. That seems to be like... It seems like the improvement plan is going pretty well. And right on cue, my wife is also pregnant. Our hideous Cyclops son Will be born in no time. Call for my court position at once. Oh my god, really? Slow fever? And she... Ill treatment. Chuck him into the dungeon. Fuck it, I'll get a new one. You know what? I'll just get... 15. Ah, okay, you know what? It's better than nothing, isn't it? Seeing as people... It doesn't even want to be my court position anyway. Nobody wants the honorary titles. Take my goddamn honorary titles. I feel like I shouldn't have pressed that button that was automatically give out honorary titles. I think I might have broken everything. There's no... I feel like that may be affecting it to some extent. That's not bad. That's okay. Kalinkos Argiad, tall and quick. That's fine. Let's give him something different. Man, we've actually got really lucky with the kids. I'm trying not to big it up too much, but we've got very lucky. Basil Eos. Diomedes? That sounds fine. I mean, again, Dionysius. Yes, that's a name I recognize. Prince Dionysius. That's awesome. All right, again, thrift for you. Wait, thrift and shrewd. Sorry, quick and shrewd don't work together, do they? Again, though, same scenario. I don't really want him losing quick because he becomes dull. Oh, God, here we go. Enjoys of the suffering, +1 martial. You know what? I'll take the suffering, then. What's wrong with you now? Go on, then. Get slow fever or whatever. Oh, my God. Seriously? And we can't appoint a court position either, so basically I'm going to watch another good son die. And then I can see what's going to happen is my heir is going to be some shit idiot who's completely useless. What was if we search for a court position? Will that automatically appoint one? What? None of these must be true. They're not. Can only look for a position once every 3 years. Seriously? Okay, then. Let's try again. Let's go. Join court. Yes. No one wants to join my court. Okay, any. Ruler, no. Sort by learning. Sort by Diplo range. Just basically anybody we can bribe. Please, for the love of God, someone save my entire dynasty. Why is it... I don't even have the option to... Oh, because they're probably court physicians, aren't they? Yeah. Okay. Right, no one wants to join my court, apparently. Let's just... Well, let's go down the list a little bit, see what we can find. Why can no one join my court? Am I going insane? We don't have the option to attempt to invite them to court. There's not even an option to invite to court. Oh, you need at least 10 gold. Right, okay, well, that's something they've changed. Okay, hang on a second. Sure, kill the fucking cats, whatever. They might actually be spreading typhoid fever, I don't know. If the cats aren't to blame, let them go, whatever. Okay. Weird. Not a big fan of that, but that's kind of weird. Right, so let's wait until we save up 10 gold, then try and save our good son before he dies. Local revolt response 10%. Sure, that's absolutely fine. Polyperchon has gotten the news of my decision to move all cats from the realm. Surely cats that are perfectly healthy should not be harmed. I cannot accept that, he says. I'm sorry, even your cats. Or he can owe me a favor. Okay. Oh, we owned the achievement you owe me. Thank you. I do like earning me some achievements. Oh, and he told everyone about his cats. What an idiot. Been at peace for too long. I can't do anything about that, pal. All my dynasty is dying. I need to stay... Oh, can we go looting, then? It would seem odd that we... Oh, wow, really? We have to go to war, and we're not allowed to loot either. Shit. Okay, then. Well, that changes the gameplay a little bit. I guess we are going to have to expand fairly quickly. Can we declare war on absolutely anyone right now? We could just go Holy Wars, we could go Conquest, but we don't have enough piety either. Man, I've already been painted in a corner by this. Please? Court position? I could... I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Well, you know what? My wife's fine. My son's fine. Sod it. Let's start the expansion. Crete, how many men have you got? 1,800. We've got 2,200. Let's become an island nation. So we can just holy conquest them, or we can holy subjugation. What the hell does that do? Nearby Apollo Heliosian rulers might ask to join him in defense of the faith. That's not going to happen. Interesting. We can take Rhodes, I suppose. Again, we need the two... I wonder if you spend the piety, because if you spend the piety as well to do this, we're going to have to find a different way of getting claims. Because that's going to be incredibly expensive otherwise. What artifacts has he got? Tongue of an Unbeliever. Okay. I mean, let's wait until we've got the piety, I suppose. Philippos Argiad is now known as the Fat. Excellent, but we do apparently have a court physician. He's very good. Oh, well, he's not very good at all. He's just okay. Please, for the love... Oh, he's actually a court physician as well. Now, can we... Well, that guy accepted. It's like they're just very... Oh, weird. Yeah, I genuinely think it might have been when we automatically gave out honorary titles at the start of the game. I think since then it's sort of fucked around with it a little bit, so I'll try and find a way to disable that before we really get into it here. Another son. This one's just a regular old crappy babby. Alright, crappy babby, you are going to be trained in Thrift. Maximus? No. You're going to be called Minimos, because you're absolutely god-awful. Thank you. And he instantly dies. I love that I'm not even notified that he's a sickness. It's just born and then dead. Why did I even bother naming the damn thing? Alright then, we need new stewards. Well, thank God we can at least arrange the council. Let's collect some taxes. Let's collect some... Yeah, we're on a tiny little map here, so I've got to be careful. New important decisions are available. We can shut the gate, so we can survey the realm. 6.4 gold? Why not? Let's see what we can do with it. I'm not shutting the gates because I want my heir to die. That's genuinely the only reason I've left them open. I cannot wait. Let's take a tour of the realm. Now, we've done this before in When the World Stopped Making Sense, so I'm pretty sure that we know how to do this. Which regions prosper and which languish? All of them. All of them languish, because you're a crap ruler. I happen to come across one of your realm's villages. You happen to come across... I mean, we both do. The villagers report that a number of troublesome bandits have been raiding their village for some time, but the local authorities haven't bothered to send any men. I will send a few soldiers as soon as I come home, gain 3 authority, or prestige. Why should I care about you dirty... the dirty commoners, game arrogant ruler giving authority? Really? That doesn't seem right. I feel obligated to teach them how to defend themselves. Let's go for this one. This one might have a cooler outcome, so why not? There we go. Impressively, the newly raised militia learned a lot in a short time. Just as you finish a training session, the bandits come back and attack, and you command the villagers defeat and kill many of them. Thank God, we've killed many men today. Good work, team. You're about halfway through your survey. Nice. Today I'm stopping by one of my vessels. Is this the baklava? This was the baklava trait in When the World Stopped Making Sense, but I guess we don't have it this time. I almost vomited, but managed to trip my host into thinking I was choking on something. Thank you for the great food. Getting straight deceitful. Deceitful might not be a bad idea. Although diplomacy -2. Gain straight content. What about honest? What does that give us? Diplomacy, Zoroastrian opinion. Great, Zoroastrian opinion is just what we need. Leading the center plus 0.5. Fuck it, why not? I'll take the 0.5. Or we'll take nothing at all. What a good survey of the round. Was that worth the 6 gold? No. Oh, we're back to this event again. I guess we'll do that one again. Again, the 5 authority. One of the young men who fought in the militia was impressed by your leadership ability, and while he isn't of noble blood, wishes to serve under you. Alexandros. Great name. Welcome aboard. Might even be able to make him a commander. And there we go. We actually got some authority out of that. For 6 gold, might be worth just doing that whenever it's available, just to help build up our authority or prestige, obviously. Alexandros. No valid candidates. Well, I guess... Oh, I suppose that's probably him, right? Yeah, I guess that's a guy. That's cool. Let's try and get an alliance with this dude. I think that's definitely worth it. My half-sister to him. We could then immediately go and attack this pink area here. Whoever the hell they are. Sorry, I'll call it. My good friend Duke Servag, naturally. We're going to attack him. Maybe if we can get a full alliance with this dude. I doubt it because he's a different culture, different religion, or different religion at least. Might not be possible, but we can still give it a go. Form alliance. Yes. He's going to say yes. Holy shit. Fair enough then. So this dude has how many men? 3,400. Ugh, maybe not. We could attack you, though. You've got 865. Then plus another 1,200, plus another 1,300. If we go to his round trip, it's probably a little easier to be able to see what we'd be up against there. He's got... Oh, he's also got a... he's also got the Asaurian Guard. I'm glad I actually double-checked that. Apparently no troops to them, though, so I guess it won't matter too much. Alright. We could just attack and Holy Conquest something when we get the piety. Would it be worth just going for the smaller islands in Greece? They're going to have a much more difficult time of defending themselves. Norman? Catholic? Yeah, of course. Why not? What? How did you get that? Oh, he just started with the game with that. I thought maybe he conquered it since we started. That would have been insane. Yeah, I'd rather go up through, you know, central Greece to start off with, rather than trying to fight these big land wars. A city was built? Did we just inherit that? What happened? Hang on. I'm kind of interested now. Can we see the can we even see the history of baronies? I don't think you can you? Weird. Yeah, we just got a city out of nowhere, which is basically tripled our... Oh, wow, like quadrupled our tax. Let's wait till the next month, just see if it does tick up any further. No, I guess the 2-2 must have been after that. Apparently we built something in there. Minimal control, which is what, you know, alerted me to it. Minimal control. The darkness of the past is showing witness to begin the process of enlightening this land. 29 gold gives 0.0 tax, but I assume it's more of the building block to get up to better things. It's the foundation, so why not? 29 gold seems like a fair deal. Oh my god, fleets are still bound to see in this, aren't they? What about building in our... Okay, so we could build that... Oh, right, that was in the castle. Sorry, silly me. Minimal control 2? 2? Sure. Give 0.10. I suppose my 100 to 1 ratio is working out pretty well in that regard. Okay, sure. Let's build those everywhere, because those seem to give a good turnaround on what you invest. Not initially, but after that seems like a good deal. Now, can we get you overseeing construction? There's not much point. I'd actually rather take the gold at this stage. Oh, you know what? Oh, no, you're really not. Man, our council is terrible. My god. Except for this dude. Our diplomat is insane, but everyone else is so crap. I'm just waiting for this last little bit of piety to come in. Then we can maybe even declare war this episode and stop losing goddamn authority. That's one way we can disinherit people. Ship them off to China. I didn't even think about China. There you go. Have a boy. Now what have they got for us? I assume it's just the regular China interface. Probably doesn't do much else. Yeah, seems to be entirely the same, except apparently the Emperor likes absolutely nothing. It's fair. It's a reasonable guy in that regard. My brother will be missed. Absolutely won't, because we're on seniority. My brother will not be missed in the least. We're also going to get rid of this guy as well. I'm just going to train him in learning education and see if we can disinherit him with the temple at some stage. How close are we? Oh my god, we're still so far away from being able to declare any sort of war. Did I flip over to theology? I didn't. That's probably something to do with it. Oh? Oh no. My mangle-faced wife died again at childbirth, man. Are they trying to make that more realistic of the time or something? Because it seems like we're getting very, very unlucky in this regard. Nikephoros, another tall son. Fine, you're not 6 martial at the age of 0. Sure, I'm going to train you completely in struggle this time. Don't normally do that. But he's not a genius or quick, so we don't have to worry about Rowdy ruining him at all. Oh man, I didn't assign him guardians either. What a dick. Okay, 4 years old. I'm going to educate myself. We're a crappy educator. But honestly, I'd rather have full control of him. Oh, actually, you're pretty good. Yeah, alright, fair enough. Educate my son, thank you. What about you? You can be educated by me instead. I'll teach you the ways of being a proper warrior, whilst your soft brother, your quick, tall brother, who's actually incredibly good, can go and be ruined by the AI. Why not? He's already going to come out a good character, so why not roll the dice with a good educator and see if he comes out very, very good. You know, at worst he can be average, so why not? Dear Philippos, hello, my friend. I would like to invite you to join me for a small gathering of friends to dine and drink. Absolutely, of course I'll come. Do we have stressed or depressed? We are a drunkard, though, so I suppose that's probably not going to help the situation. We will drink you under the table, my friend. This is not a guy you want to invite to your party. Good drinks and food, carousing, everything is fine until it was... Oh, God, he threw a fit of rage. We can get the trait Craven, or we can be beaten up. Good, sure, we'll get beaten up. We didn't actually lose anything, did we? Just beaten up? No, we didn't get maimed or anything. Dear brother-in-law, may you live in harmony and contentment. Blech. What is going on this screen? Holy shit. Oh, God, we can decline it, but it'll break our alliance. I'd kind of like this guy for the future. Also, this is going to give us our prestige back as well. So, we're at war with this dude. So, this is an offensive war, I assume, seeing as you're absolutely destroying them. Yes, it absolutely is. Fair enough. Alright, we'll join them in that. Why not? Might as well stretch our military legs a little bit, see if we can't get something done here. We don't have nearly enough boats for our troops. I mean, of all the problems to have, that's a pretty good one, eh? And now we've learned. I've learned that I need more boats before we really do any major conquest. Yeah, no, not even remotely close. Shit, really? Put down my own levy and just take the vassal levy? Sure, why not? There we go, that'll save me some money as well. Alright, we'll lead the troops because I need some military experience. You're gone. Can we not... Whoa, that's freaking out a little bit. Not a fan of that. Okay, let's never touch that button again. Let's go, team. Our ally needs us. He might be more likely to join us in... Oh, shit, they split off? Wait, what happened there? Oh, I just accidentally control-clicked them. I was going to say, if they split off, that would make our lives a lot easier. So these guys are also allied in this war. That explains a lot. Okay, we're just going to help them hit the war goal. Why is it 0%? What's going on right now? Occupation 0%? Really? Oh, that's because these are probably controlled by someone else, I would assume. Antioch is after it. Right, okay, fair enough. We're in the middle of a kind of a clusterfuck war. You know what? I might sit this one out. I might sit this one out in hindsight. Let's build up our fleets a little bit more and do our own wars. That's more important than, you know, helping out some random guy. This is the first woman I think I've invited to the court with a gift that doesn't completely hate me after she gets here. Alright, fair enough. Let's marry you then. You are our new wife, another genius wife. I'm still going for that, like... We did get a genius strong somebody died, didn't he? I can't believe that. I'm so annoyed. Fair enough. Right, we'll still go for that son, though. We've still got the groom and heir ambition until one of them comes of age, so that'll be quite a while yet. We've probably got, like, another 10 years of increased fertility. So, there's a chance. Yeah, pray. Request war tax. Undermine our authority. Yeah, definitely not. I'm not going to do that. Respect my authority and all that. We need to build boats. We need boats. Boats. Oh my god, there's so many buildings. Local magistrates. Levy size, levy reinforcement rate, lower taxes, lower garrison. Oh my god, there's so much. Boats. Donjon? I don't know what a donjon is. Oh my god, this could take me some time. Hang on. So apparently there's not a single building in our capital province that offers us up more boats. So I assume that all we can do then is just buff levy size. Like, that seems to be all we can do. Levy size plus 5%. I mean, I don't really know how else we're supposed to get boats. I feel like we're a little bit trapped on our island now, because we can't even transport our troops off of it. Levy size, tax income, light cavalry. Yeah. Yeah, we are well and truly trapped. We go for shipbuilding, which obviously gives us a flat bonus, but I don't really want to waste all our tech on the tech that we haven't got. Why are we not getting any tech points here? I mean, that didn't, from what I recall, that didn't actually increase our tech points, though, did it? No, it doesn't. Interesting. Okay. Massive concerns. Sure. For a while now, you have not felt the presence of Alexander the Great in your thoughts. You're wondering if there really is any truth in the Alexandrad. Is it not Alexandriad? Okay. Or perhaps it's just an old book written by clever liars. Let's perish these blasphemous thoughts and gain the trait Zealous so we can actually go to war with the boats that we don't have. Yeah, we're going to have to fight someone particularly small in that case. What if we do like a conquest of here then? We could even turn them into our tribute. Actually, that might be a bad idea, turning like a merchant republic or two into our tributes for a while, so that we can build up our provinces and try and gain some control over it. Holy Conquest is going to be, what is that, 250 piety. We're kind of getting close. We might be able to declare a war this time next episode. Speaking of which, alright, first tech point. Let's go for, whoa, this is strange. Morale of armies plus 4.3 gives us buildings. Cavalry tactics gives, each one gives morale of armies. Interesting, right. Garrison size as well. Call of Adventure, what does that do? Galleys plus 18%. I almost feel like we have to go for this one to start off with. Does it give also 12.5% levy size? Wait, what? That seems massive. Martial professionalism gives retinue size, but it's good to see that they haven't changed that too much. So that will not only give us the boost to galleys just from taking this, but it'll also give us the boost to galleys via levy size as well. I'm absolutely going to take Call of Adventure. Plus, it seems to suit our guy, you know. We're slowly turning him from a crappy character into a slightly better military leader, but still who hasn't got much drive. This first episode, or this first proper episode of gameplay has been very, very slow, and I will admit that it's not ideal. But I feel like that's what the mod is designed for, you know, a much slower burn, that slower playthrough, you know. You've got to be a lot more tactical about things. So for those of you who enjoy that, hopefully this is the series for you. I'll pick it up. You know, I'll find ways around it. As we play more, I'll sort of realise how the systems work, and we'll start blasting through it in no time, I'm sure. And around here is normally where I say thanks to the patrons, but apparently the video disappeared. So, let's try that again. Big shout out to my insane top tier level patrons. Big D Timmy, Sean Thornton, Zachary Harris, Harik, Lucas Holting, Jacob Alexander Fenton, Jackson Woodman, Escape, Croesus, James Ogilvy, Paul, Conspired Scene, Necrophilum, Michael Mullen, Haydog, Orcswolf, Josh Lindy and Tesla, Logan Thorne, Average Gamer 419, and I'm the Lizard King for that supports the insane tier levels on Patreon. Thank you all for that. You are genuinely keeping the channel alive. And a big shout as well to Nathaniel Lindbergh, Facundo Vasquez, Felix Deal, Quet Latchley, Brandon Montoniak, Polemaster, Evergreen's Waifu, Crazar Fox, Chris, Joseph Beer, Surthor the Swede, Nick, Serini, Acero, Jack Allen, Euphrates, Jordan Campbell, Yonder Freeze, Don Connie 217, Nathan Flores, and the many, many others. For their support Patreon as well, thank you for your support.